Go. Hello and welcome to a new video, another speaking practice video by Johnny. As you can see, this is my apartment, my kitchen. I just moved in a few days ago and I'm very happy about it. Finally, all the hard work pays off. Now, so this is a class on Friday, 3:30 to 5 p.m. So class, are you ready for your practice?
Yes.
Okay, you should be ready. Now, so before the Lunar New Year, we did we did museum already. So let's do topic number 6, part 1. Let's talk about taking a rest. So Miss Hương Yên, please, how often do you take a rest? Like maybe once every 45 minutes, or maybe a few hours. You take a break like once every few hours, something. Miss Hương Yên, please.
Yeah, I'm just
Just thinking about the answer, no?
kiểu em làm việc ngẫu hứng á thầy thì nói sao?
I work spontaneously. So I work randomly. You can just say I work randomly.
Randomly.
I work
Yeah.
randomly. I work randomly. So basically I work and take a break randomly. It means like you don't have a schedule. I don't have a fixed schedule. Tôi không có một cái lịch trình mà fix. Okay, không có cái lịch trình mà nó cứ giữ nguyên như vậy. I don't have a fixed schedule or I work and take a break randomly. Yes, Miss Elliot, can you continue? No, it's you.
I work and take a break randomly, and I don't have a fixed
A
schedule.
fixed, a fixed, because fixed. I think a fixed because it's not like vibrating, so it's a T sound. Remember that? Nó không rung lên thì là it's fixed schedule. Hello, Balan. Your microphone on, please. All right, so Miss Phương Dung, please. How about you? How often do you take a rest?
Um, I often take a rest after 1 hour.
Yes.
My eyes are a bit weak after weak
Nguyên kéo dài.
after
Phụ âm kép, nguyên âm kép, kéo dài.
weak
Basically weak, EA nè. Weak. Nguyên âm
weak
kép, EA nè. Double consonant
weak
and double vowels. You always have to prolong it. Weak. My eyes
weak.
are quite weak, so
After a long time of work, it need to rest.
I need to rest. Yes. Right.
Yes.
So the question can means like how often you take a rest means like maybe you take a rest after 45 minutes or something. Or do you take a lunch nap? Miss Phương, you do you take a lunch nap?
Um,
Do you take a lunch nap?
yes, I often taught a little story with my colleagues and we
Colic.
college
No. Colic. Phương nào?
college
Colic. Những âm đầu nha. Colic.
college
Colic.
college college
With my colleague.
and
Mhm.
with my colleagues, and we can have a lunch nap.
Okay, I see. Thi, how about you? Do you take a nap when you're taking your rest?
Um, uh, I often take a nap
Mhm.
when Uh, uh, Sorry, can I say again? I
Practice anyway. You
I,
can
I
try
often
again.
I often take a nap uh, 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 about 30 minutes when yes when I have uh, a lunch and after I
Lunch is
have a
uncountable.
lunch
Không đếm được nha. Lunch, breakfast, and dinner is uncountable. So when I have lunch.
when I have lunch it's it's very good for me because I can I, I feel fresh and
You feel refreshed
and comfortable uh,
comfortable.
comfortable after rest after my a little bit rest
After a little bit of rest. After a little bit of rest, I say.
rest.
Okay, very good. Now tell me, Miss Dow, please. Do you often take a rest?
Yeah, yes,
Rest
I
here can
usually
means like you don't work. Rest here can mean you just lie down and do nothing. Can sometimes mean you take a nap. It can also mean that you sleep. You know, the rest here can mean many things.
um, I usually take a rest um after 12. It means that I didn't take a rest at the beginning of the day of working
At the
till
beginning
12
of the
o'clock.
day of working, yes.
Yeah. Actually, when I will work with the computer, I just working until noon. I
Noon,
don't really take a
noon. Okay,
rest.
noon. Okay.
Noon.
Kéo dài nha. Những cái âm phụ âm kép, nguyên âm kép bắt buộc phải kéo dài ra. Thường là như vậy. Double consonant, double vowels, always, or nearly always. You have to make it longer. Until noon.
Until noon. Yeah.
All right. So tell me, how do you feel after taking a nap, Miss Dell?
I feel
I would feel
more relaxed.
more relaxed. Very good.
Yes.
Relaxed, not relaxing. Because relaxed describe
Relaxed.
feel, right?
Yeah.
It's a passive adjective. Tính từ bị động. Relax ed thể hiện cái cảm giác, trạng thái của mình. Relaxing, it's a active adjective that describe how things are, the nature of something. Tính từ bị chủ động mà dạng đối in á, thì nó sẽ thể hiện cái bản chất sự vật sự việc. So basically, I feel relaxed. After. Okay, tell me then, Miss Mike one, please. How long do you think people should take a nap? Maybe half an hour, maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe.
I think that people should take a nap for about 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour
An hour.
so that they can recharge their battery in while taking
Recharge the
a nap.
battery. That's a nice expression. Recharge their battery. That's a nice expression. Là một cái biểu đạt khá hay đấy. Đặt pin lại. Một cái biểu đạt khá hay. It's a good expression, I think. Recharge their battery. So, do you think that if people take a nap for too long, it would not be good for their health?
Yes, of course, because when they take a nap for too long, they might feel tired after the nap, and um,
And
and I think because myself, because I feel the same. Like after a long nap, I always feel tired and cannot finish my work.
not finish my work. I see. I see. Right. Okay. So, Miss Hương Yên, please. How do you feel after taking a nap for too long?
In my opinion, I think people will be tired and become more lazy to do their work.
Do anything that you like, right?
Yeah, good. Good. After taking a nap or long nap, they just maybe they just lie down for the next later
For the next
few minutes or hours. I guess so.
All right, you get so I see. So, TT, please. Is it
Yes.
important for you to take a rest every day? Is it important?
Well, to me, I think it's uh, extremely important
Extremely,
because extreme, sorry,
extremely important.
extremely important to me because when I didn't take a rest every single day, I will feel I will feel too bad. I will feel
I feel exhausted, right?
exhausted
Quẻ luôn.
and I
I
can
feel exhausted.
and sometimes I think I feel overthinking and stressed and
So
uh,
sometimes I overthink. Overthink is a verb. Sometimes I overthink.
sometimes I overthink
Think. Overthink.
think I overthink
Cái chữ thà thề lưỡi á. Think.
think think sometimes I overthink
Overthink.
so yes
What could happen if people overthink?
um,
All right.
uh,
So, do you think people nowadays work too much and no rest? Think about the people around you. Think about your friends. Think about your colleagues. Do you think people nowadays work too much? Maybe they work for 10, 12 hours per day overtime. Do you think people nowadays work too much, Miss Hui?
Yes, um, I think when the people nowadays the people work too much, it's easy to it make me easy pouring and work not work not perfect.
You mean work
Um,
more efficiently, right? Like
working not perfect.
did you say that to work more efficiently? Is that what you say?
Yes, uh, and when when we work too much, we will easy pouring and
We will feel bored,
lazy.
right? We will feel lazy
Pouring.
and bored. Cảm giác. We'll feel bored.
Pouring.
B, b, bored.
Pouring.
No,
Pouring.
bored, not poured.
Poured.
Bored, bored.
Pouring.
Bored.
Um, I think we must we must time to rest.
We must have time to rest.
We must have time to
Thay
rest.
vì đang đang nghĩ we must have time to rest.
We must have time to rest.
I see. How about you, Miss Mai? Do you think people nowadays work too much without rest? Hello, Miss Mai Huân, please. Maybe she's busy. Anyway, Miss Young, please, what do you think? Do you think people nowadays work too much?
Um, yes, I think people nowadays work too much. That's because
That is because mấy bạn ơi, sau một cái Tết là quên hết
that's
sạch
because
rồi, âm cuối đâu, độ dài ngắn của âm đâu, những âm mấy.
because that's because there are many course we need to pay
There are many what?
course
Causes. You mean
course
causes? Có nhiều nguyên do hả? There are many causes.
there are many course we need to pay example
I don't understand. Nói lại. Can you try again? Do cái phát âm á, không rõ ràng. We need to do what?
there are many course
Causes, you mean? Nguyên do.
cost giá cả giá chi phí.
There you go. Đó thấy chưa? Cái chữ này là người ta không hiểu được nếu các bạn đọc không đúng. Cost. ST mà.
Cost.
There are many cost. Cost.
There are many cost.
You see, because of pronunciation. There are many cost.
There are many costs. That's we need to pay.
There are many things you need to pay for. We have
Yes.
bills to pay. Có những cái bills mà phải trả. We have bills to pay.
Bill to pay.
Well, let's see.
And so my college usually work overtime.
Yes.
And they don't have many time to touch a rest.
Time không đếm được. Time is uncountable. They don't have much time to
touch their rest.
To what?
To catch a rest.
Their breath. Okay, to catch their breath. To catch their breath. Để thở. To catch their breath. Không kịp thở luôn, làm không kịp thở luôn. To catch their breath means like you work, you are snow under. Giống như bị vùi dưới một lớp tuyết gì đó. Like snowed under. Which means you have to work so much that you cannot even see the sun. Làm việc nhiều quá nó không nhìn thấy mặt trời luôn á. That you cannot catch your breath. I have to work so much. Like that. All right. So, Miss Dow, please. Is it important for you to take a rest every day?
Yes, for me, I think it is very important to take a rest every day. Because it will help our but I'll have our mental, our body refresh, and we will have people normally say that people.
Phải chỉ cái chữ B với P nha các bạn. B and P are different. And
People.
Please continue.
People said that if we don't take a rest, our body will become exhausted. And it will destroy our mental
health. Sức khỏe tinh thần. It destroy our mental health. Sức khỏe tinh thần nó đi xuống.
Mental health easily.
Exactly. So we definitely to take a rest. So there are many type of rest, you know. I would like to introduce a bit. So there are many type of rest. So resting doesn't necessarily means sleep. There are many types of rest too. So look at the type of rest that a person needs. You can see here the type of rest you need. Look at this picture for a while, can you? 7 types of rest we all need. So basically, if you look at this one, 7 types of rest we all need. First is physical rest, like our body, physical rest. We need to sleep. We need to not do work. That is physical rest. Nghỉ ngơi về mặt thể chất. The second is mental rest. We need to not working too much, not be studying, not drinking too much coffee and tea or something like that, or overthink. When we think a lot, we need to have a mental rest. When we work a lot with our mind, study a lot, we need mental rest. Nó gọi là nghỉ ngơi về mặt trí lực á, nghỉ ngơi về mặt tinh thần, trí lực. Now, next one, the third one is emotional rest. So basically, when you talk to people for days, for a whole day, you have to smile, you have to express your emotion, you have to talk to them, and that can be draining. Có thể khá là kiệt quệ sức người đấy. So sometimes you just don't want to talk to people anymore because you need an emotional rest. Nghỉ ngơi về mặt cảm xúc. Nhiều khi gặp gỡ nhiều người quá chán quá, không muốn gặp nữa. Hoặc là mệt mỏi quá, gặp nhiều người quá mệt quá. That's when you need emotional rest, okay? When you don't want to talk to people anymore. The fourth thing is social rest. Social rest, some people, they have a need to see and to talk to people, to party, you know, to party, to hang out with people. Some people, they don't even have that need anymore. But after you hang out with people, with your friends, with other people, you need to rest. You need to have a social rest. Sounds very similar to emotional rest, right? No. But actually, emotional rest deals more with your emotions. So after a whole day talking to people, you feel like you don't want to see them anymore. That is when you need emotional rest because you feel exhausted. Sau một ngày làm việc gặp gỡ nhiều người, các bạn sẽ cảm thấy cảm xúc của bạn nó đi xuống. Cảm thấy không muốn gặp nữa. Đó chính là emotional rest cần á. Social rest chỉ là giống như kiểu mà muốn xã giao cái thứ, có nhu cầu xã giao nếu mà gì đó thôi. Social rest is only dealing with like you want to meet people socially, to socialize, xã giao. The fifth one is creative rest. Creative rest basically when you create something, when you write something, when you do something artistic. After a while, you need creative rest in order to not think too much about your creative process. And then after a few days, you might be able to create new things again. Nobody can create things continuously, you know, you need to rest. Cái thứ năm đó chính là nghỉ ngơi về mặt sáng tạo. Không ai mà có thể viết sách hoặc là viết bài hoặc là làm mọi thứ mà liên tục tù tì không nghỉ được đâu. You cannot do that. Không ai vẽ hoặc chơi piano hoài mà liên tục sáng tạo đâu. You can't. You can't play piano for a long time without resting. You need creative rest too. Or play music. The sixth thing is sensory rest. Sensory, senses, dealing with the 5 senses that we have. Our eyes, our ears, our nose, our what else? Feeling, and the way we perceive the world. Cái cách chúng ta perceive, cách chúng ta cảm nhận thế giới chúng ta qua 5 giác quan. Thì là khi mà một ngày mà nó ồn ào quá rồi, mình nhận được quá nhiều tín hiệu thì mình sẽ mệt mỏi, mình muốn đi về cái chỗ nào nó yên tĩnh. So after a whole day of working in noisy places like an office, for example, You need to rest. You need to be in a quiet place. So you do not receive more stimulus for your senses to work, you know. Your five senses need to rest too. 5 cái giác quan các bạn cũng đều cần phải được nghỉ ngơi chứ. Cho nên mình mới phải đi vào những nơi mà yên tĩnh sau một ngày làm việc. The seventh kind of rest is spiritual rest. So sometimes we work too much. Sometimes we feel like we need to go to God, to go to a pagoda, to go to the church, to pray, because you feel like you need to connect with the gods more. That's when you need spiritual rest. Sau khi làm việc liên tục tù tì rồi, các bạn sẽ cảm thấy mình không có kết nối với lại những cái gì liên quan đến Phật giáo hoặc Thiên Chúa giáo hay là các đạo giáo khác nhau, không thấy mình cảm thấy là liên kết với lại cái tín ngưỡng, hoặc là giống như kiểu mà spiritual là về mặt tâm linh á, nghỉ ngơi mặt tâm linh á. So basically spiritual rest sometimes is hard to understand too. Anyway, these are 7 types of rest we all need, okay? Is there any question? So resting is not just sleeping, you know, you need more than that. Okay, so let's do go to part 2. Let's do topic number 4. Oh, this is only like part 2, isn't it? Okay, places. Class, can you describe a town or city that you would like to live in? Các bạn hãy miêu tả một cái thị trấn, một thành phố các bạn mong muốn sống ở đó. You should say where it is, thành phố hoặc là thị trấn nằm ở đâu vậy. How you know about it, làm thế nào bạn biết về cái chỗ đó. What is it famous for, cái chỗ đó nó nổi tiếng về cái gì. Explain why you would like to live there, giải thích tại sao các bạn lại muốn sống ở đó. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. 2 phút bắt đầu. Okay, please describe a town or city that you would like to live in. Miss Yoon, please. Just do it slowly and follow all the points here and you'll be okay, okay? Đi chậm rãi thôi, tuân theo những cái điểm trên đây là các bạn sẽ ổn thôi. Okay, Miss Yoon, please.
I'd like to I'd like to talk about Đà City.
Talk about Đà City.
And it's located in the south of Vietnam and about 300 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City. I news about Đà Lạt when I was a kid.
When I was a child, đừng dùng chữ kid trong IELTS. Don't use the word kid in IELTS, okay? Not formal, không trịnh trọng.
Yes, when I was a child, I hear about it from my.
I heard in the past. Quá khứ.
Yes.
I heard about it.
I heard about it from my parents.
Yes.
They has ever gone to Đà Lạt before.
What do you mean? They haven't been to Đà Lạt before, you mean?
Before tell about it to me.
Ah, so they heard tales about it, and they told you, right?
Yes.
And why you would like to live there? What is it famous for?
It's Đà Lạt is famous for tourist and flower city.
And flowers, it's a flower city. It's a city full of flowers. Là một thành phố đầy hoa. It's a city full of flower. It's a city full of flower.
Flower is
Yes.
The tourist attraction in Việt Nam.
It is full of attractions. Thiếu âm cuối hoài mấy bạn. It's just been 3 weeks. It's just been 3 or 4 weeks we haven't talked. But your levels, it's a bit decreasing as I can see. Mới có 3 tuần không gặp thôi mà cái level các bạn đi xuống các bạn thấy không? You say, okay, let's talk okay, so what is it famous for and why you would like to live there, please?
The reasons why I like to live there because I like the atmosphere in there.
The atmosphere there.
Atmosphere.
No, it's pronounced like atmosphere.
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 Atmosphere. Atmosphere.
Atmosphere there.
Đà Lạt has a nice atmosphere. It's a full every day.
What do you mean is full every day? Does it mean that full of people, full of tourists, or full of what? What do you mean?
It isn't bustling.
It isn't what?
It isn't bustling.
It isn't a bustling, right? Nổi giống như sôi nổi. It isn't a bustling city.
Bustling and night climate.
It's not full of nightlife. It's not full of nightlife. Không đầy những đời sống về đêm. It's not full of nightlife. But it's a very romantic city. It is a very romantic city.
Yes, and I want to live there when I older.
When I what?
I want to live there when I get older.
When I get older, because
it's because Đà Lạt because Đà Lạt has many nice places and quite
many nice places, right?
Yes, many nice
Không nói là Đà Lạt has many nice places. Có cái gì đó thì là there is, there are trong hiện tại. When you say something exists in a present, you say there is, there are. So there are many nice places in Đà Lạt.
Many nice in Đà Lạt and
there are many nice
places in Đà Lạt and it's quiet.
Okay, now Miss Kitty, please. Can you describe a town or city that you would like to live in?
My favorite, my dream city is my dream city that I want to come and live is definitely Ottawa, which is the capital of Canada. Canada.
Âm
Canada,
qua đó. Canada.
Canada, Canada. No, no, many. I knew this. I knew this city because my friend had a good opportunity to go abroad in in this city, and she told me too much, a lot of things about a lot of things about this place. You know, what
I don't know.
Ottawa.
No, I don't
Ottawa.
know.
Ottawa is famous about
Famous for.
famous
F,
for
famous for. F. Famous for. Ottawa is famous for.
Ottawa famous for unique. Uh, Thầy ơi, những cái tòa nhà cổ kính thì là tiếng Anh là gì ạ?
It's unique. It's old. I think it's unique old buildings or historical building. Let's just say historical, okay? Những tòa nhà lịch sử,
Historical.
những tòa lịch
Yeah.
sử mà độc đáo.
Historical. Historical, and they and it attractive too much, attractive too much, too much tourists,
Too many.
too many too many tourists to travel, because in there they use both English and French.
They use
both
English and French.
English and French, and reflect in the city's culture and commerce.
Commercial, you mean?
Commercial.
And the commercial. Wait, commerce. Commercial is an adjective. Commerce is a noun. Thương mại. Commerce is a noun. Commercial can also be a noun, but it means something else. Cái chữ commercial mà noun nó có nghĩa là gì? Là những mẫu quảng cáo trên TV hoặc là trên radio. Còn cái chữ commercial mà tính từ á, có nghĩa là thuộc về thương mại. Commercial adjectives mean it belongs to commerce. If you take commercial as a noun, it means something entirely different. Commercial as a noun means that it's a advertisement on TV or on the radio. Okay,
yeah.
Is that all?
Yes. Can I continue?
It's a bit too long now. 2 minutes. You have only 2 minutes to remember in the real exam. Thầy có 2 phút nữa.
Cho em nói câu cuối nữa thôi ạ. And in addition, in the world, many people.
In the world, you mean?
In the world.
Cái chữ thế giới là world.
World. In the world.
In the world.
In the world.
World.
Many people seek permanent residence. In a
right?
Six.
No, nó là kéo dài nha các bạn. Tại vì 2 chữ e nè. This is long e sound because of double e. It's people seek.
Permanent resident in a foreign country.
Residence. I think residency.
Residence in a foreign country. For offering jobs and opportunity in this place, opportunity for education.
Better opportunities for education, right?
Education. So
education.
Education. So finally, I will find the ways to come here in the future. come there in the future.
Not come here, come there in the future.
Come
Đến
there
đó
in
ta
the future.
come there in the
Come
future.
there in the future.
Again, please. Ủa, bạn nào
Yes.
vừa bị kick ra vậy? Someone got kicked out. Okay, Miss Hương Yến, please. Can you describe a town or city that you would like to live in?
Well, a town that I would like to live in is Charlottetown. It's in Canada. It's in Prince Edward Island in Canada.
It's not clear what you're saying. I can't understand it. Try again. Slowly, please. Nói quá nhanh. Các bạn có mắc cái tật nói quá nhanh hoài à. Mất âm tùm lum, sai tùm lum đó.
A town that I would like to live in.
I would like to live, not live. It's live. Xuống giọng.
Live in.
I would like to live in.
I would like to live in is Charlottetown. It's in Prince Edward Island in Canada.
Prince Edward Island. It's Prince Edward Island.
Edward. Prince Edward
Island.
Yes.
Prince
I know
Island.
Prince Edward Island. I know it because my cousin studied abroad there for about 2 or 3 years until now. I heard my cousin say that it's a peaceful town.
It's peaceful. Mấy cái full đọc là phổ. It's a peaceful, beautiful, wonderful, peaceful.
It's a peaceful town which has cool weather.
Which has what?
Cool. Thời tiết mát mẻ. Cool.
Cool weather. Has a cool weather.
Cool.
A cool weather.
Cool.
Has a cool. U kéo dài nha. Hai chữ O thì ít nhất phải U kéo dài hoặc ư kéo dài. Double O, you have to be like ooh or As a cool weather. As a cool weather. Long, okay? Dài ra. As a cool weather. Các bạn có dính cái bộ âm dài ngắn rồi hoài luôn á. Và âm cuối dính hoài luôn á. Không để ý đó là quý vị phải làm sai hoài luôn á. Người ta chẳng hiểu gì đâu. You have to focus on how long the sounds of the words are. The ending sounds of every word too.
Yes.
Okay, why you would like to live there?
Because I want to study abroad too, so that I can have more opportunity to improve myself and have a better career.
A better career, I see.
Better career.
Miss Thuy, please. Yeah, Miss Thuy.
Yes. Indonesia. Exactly is Bali. Indonesia. Bali is wonderful place to visit. Wonderful place. Wonderful place to visit. Some of the major attractions of the Iceland.
Island, not Iceland.
Of the Iceland. Islands. Of the islands. With the ancient timeless.
What?
Ngôi đền cổ kính đó thầy.
Ancient với Asian.
Ancient temple.
An ancient temple. Sorry. Ancient, not Xian. Sorry.
Ancient.
It's an
Ancient.
temple. Ancient temple.
Ancient temples. Deep blue water. Natural peaches. And
natural what?
Natural peace. Natural peace. And some
peace. I don't understand that. Hòa bình, isn't it?
Dạ, không, biển tự nhiên á thầy.
Trời ơi, thấy chưa? Vấn đề là B với P các bạn. Beach.
Peace.
Natural beach. Trời ơi,
Natural peace.
I thought in peace, you know.
Dạ, natural peace.
But
không thầy. Biển á thầy.
Bãi biển hay biển?
Dạ, bãi biển tự nhiên á thầy.
Beaches. Số nhiều.
Beaches.
Natural beaches.
Natural beach.
Natural beaches.
Natural beaches. And some luxury hotel. One of my friends recently, they go to there to
they go there, not go to there. Go there, they go there. They went there.
They went there.
They
went there and trip to the island.
What?
Du lịch đến.
Are you sure?
To the island.
To the island. Không có S đâu. Cái từ đó đặc biệt không có S. Island. Yeah. Island.
To the island. It was amazing. As the photo.
Amazing. You mean it was amazing?
I was amazing. The photo and they in fact I fell in love with the sunrise and this scene, beautiful scene.
Wait, beautiful scene.
Beautiful scene. Beautiful scene. I also want to.
I also want to.
I also want to there.
To go there.
I want to there and.
I want go there.
I want to have amazing picture like them.
Amazing pictures.
Amazing picture.
Amazing pictures.
Amazing picture like them. Besides.
No,
I have
not besides.
Besides, I have
cái beside có D và cái beside có S hay không có S nó khác nhau về nghĩa nha các bạn. Beside without S means like you are next to someone physically. Beside with S means you are talking about something else. Cái beside mà không có S nó là mình bên cạnh ai đó ở trong vị trí địa lý, vị trí vật lý, mình đứng cạnh ai đó. Còn cái beside có S là bên cạnh đó, tức là mình nói một cái chuyện khác.
Yeah.
So beside.
Besides, vậy là này có S.
Yes.
Yes. Besides, I have an attraction to swim in beaches. Therefore, pay on things.
Pays on? Are you sure?
Yes, based on.
Based on. Chữ bờ nha. Based on.
Paid on.
Cái vấn đề BP này là cái vấn đề mà em dính hoài luôn rồi. Bây giờ em bắt buộc em phải làm rõ cái chuyện này thôi, chứ không nó gây ra hiểu lầm rất là nhiều luôn á. Nó phải giảm điểm từ 6 chấm xuống còn 5 chấm rồi đó. Tại người ta không hiểu em.
Yeah.
Remember, B and P are different. If you make mistakes like this, it can it can basically mess up the whole performance of yours in the exam. Can drop from band 6 to band 5. That's really bad, you know. Based on.
Mình đọc đơ vậy luôn hả thầy? Mình based on.
Bắt buộc phải rõ ràng hết. Everything has to be clear. Based on.
Based on all the things. I would like to visit Paris.
What?
I would like to visit Paris.
Hay là không hiểu luôn á, có rất nhiều câu em đọc ra nhiều cái âm nó lạ lùng lắm. There's a lot of things you said I don't understand. I'm sorry.
I would like to visit Bali.
Bali. Okay, it's a nice place, Bali.
Yeah.
Why you would like to live there? Just stay focused. We are losing a lot of time, I think. Tập trung vào các bạn, tập trung vào 40 cái ý này. Focus on the fourth thing you should say. Miss Thủy, please.
Dạ.
Chỗ đang nói có ý nhỉ?
Rất câu hỏi thầy.
Oh, that's all, right? All right, Miss
Dạ.
Quỳnh, please, are you there? Hello.
Dạ.
Thầy không có nghe Mai Quỳnh nói gì hết, cho nên thầy cứ nghĩ là em bị vấn đề máy tính hay gì đó.
Không, tại em thấy mọi người nói nên là em không phát ra tiếng động. Tại sợ mọi người mất tập trung ấy ạ.
Oh, you were thinking for the others. I see. You didn't want to make noise. I see. To distract the others. I see. Okay. Now, Miss Mai Quỳnh, please, can you describe a town or city that you would like to live in, please?
Yeah, so I want to
do it slowly. Okay.
Okay, so I want to introduce
I would
about.
like to, but then don't do that. You should go directly to the question. Đi thẳng vào vấn đề đi. Đừng có mà tôi mong muốn này nọ gì nữa, you know. So let's say a town or city I would like to live in is.
So a town that I like to live in the future, I think, is Đà Lạt. It's about 200 kilometers from my hometown, and I have visited this city for a few times. And we all know that Đà Lạt is very famous for cold weather and also vegetables and fresh fruit. I'm so into fresh fruit, so I love this city also. And one more thing is that I always evokes myself a sense of peace. So, and with its romantic views, yeah.
Romantic view, yes. And also, it's a nice city to take a lot of pictures.
Yeah, yeah. So I love taking picture at this city, and also Đà Lạt has a night market.
There is a nice
there is a night market.
There is a nice what?
With 1,000 types of fruits and food.
There are thousand types of fruits, right? And flowers.
Okay, flowers. Tại em muốn đẩy flower sau á, nhưng mà dạ thôi cũng được.
Thousand types of fruits and flowers. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And so I hope that I have a chance to live in this city and I can have a house in this city, because even though Đà Lạt is not hustle and bustle, yeah.
Big apartment, because house very expensive there.
Yeah,
apartment is better actually.
Yeah, have can live in an apartment in this city. Even though that is not hustle and bustle.
What?
hustle and
It's
bustle.
not doesn't have a hustle and bustle. Okay, let's just say even though Dalat is not a noisy and active city, but it still have its charm. Nó vẫn có những cái cái duyên ngầm của nó. It still has its charm.
And I can live here with my family, and we can spend time relaxing and enjoying good food here. And one more thing that I love flowers. So I think that that suits me well.
Should what? Suit me well.
Suit
me well. All right, good.
Nếu mà
Now we have only 25 minutes left, so I would like to do something part 2 only, because we spent half an hour for this part 2 only. You see, because of because of pronunciation mistakes. Fixing pronunciation mistake take time. Sửa lỗi phát âm tốn rất nhiều thời gian và tốn công sức. So basically, you need to be careful with your pronunciation, okay? Practice at home more, luyện tập thêm với các bạn ở nhà nha. Okay, so let's go to a topic part 2. 40, let's go to 48. We did this one already. Let's try 49. Describe a loving person that you know. Miêu tả một cái người mà đáng yêu các bạn biết. You should say, who is this person? Cái người này là ai thế? How long you have known this person? Bạn biết cái người này như lâu rồi. Why is this person loving? Tại sao cái người đáng yêu? How do you like this person? Bạn thích cái người này như thế nào? Alright, you have 2 minutes to think about this loving person that you know. 2 phút bắt đầu. Okay, ladies. Please describe a loving person that you know. I would like Miss Titi to start first. Describe a loving person that you know, please.
A loving person that I know is my best friend.
Best
Best friend. Best
Best
friend.
friend. Mm-hmm.
Best friend. Her name is Mai. She is a very kind of person.
She is very
She
kind.
is a very kind person, and she has got a good sense of humor too.
She has a good sense of humor.
I spend a lot of time with her when we are the same we were the same class in the past.
In the same class.
In the same in the past. Every single day I share all my story with her, and I get a trust when I talk about my private life to her. Uh, uh, lucky fortunately lucky to me. Fortunately, she always listen my story with.
He also listen to my
story with her good with good attention and good advice.
Very good advice.
If I got the problems, she always give me suggest and solutions.
Những lời đề nghị
Solutions.
suggestions and solutions maybe.
So I feel so appreciated.
What? I feel so what?
I feel so appreciated.
Appreciate you mean?
Yes, appreciate.
No. The verb is to appreciate. Trân trọng. Appreciate something. Trân trọng cái gì đó. But what you have to use now is an adjective. I feel appreciated.
I feel appreciated.
I'm
I
appreciating.
feel appreciate.
Let's just use the verb form, okay? I appreciate what she did for me. Dùng dạng như tự nhiên nó ổn hơn á. I appreciate what she has done
to me.
for me.
For me. I appreciate what
Done for me là dùng cho tôi.
I appreciate what she has done for me. Besides, in addition, she also very fun and lovely. So I feel so lucky when I got her in my life.
Okay, very good. Now, so Miss Phương Dung, please. Can you describe a loving cousin that you know?
I like to talk about my colleague.
My colleague.
Her name is Phương Thảo. We work in the same department for 5 years. She is very good at cooking and baking. She often makes sweets and give them to everyone to enjoy.
Okay.
Usually she show me how to make food and where to buy cheap food. I like her very much. We often talk to each other about many things, such as work, life, food, family. So I usually take my family to her house to play.
I usually bring my family, right?
Brings my family to her house to play and have a party.
To play hay to hang out? To play là chơi đồ chơi á. Còn to hang out nghĩa là qua chơi. To play means you play with a toy. You play with some kind of games. But in this situation, you should say to hang out.
To hang out.
To hang out with them or to hang out with her. To hang out with là cái chuyện mà đi chơi với ai á. Quan hệ với ai, đi chơi với ai. Đi qua thăm cũng là to hang out with them. To visit someone, to hang out with them. To play means you play a toy, you play a game, okay? Chơi là chơi game, chơi một cái đồ chơi nào đó. Cái chữ mà chơi với người ta không phải là play đâu nha. Cẩn thận. To hang out with them.
To hang out with them and have a party.
Party or party?
Party.
Party.
Party. And that's all.
Okay, thank you. Miss Mai Kun, please.
Thầy nghe em nói mà.
Yes, Miss Quyền, please, your turn.
So, a loving person that I know is my close friend at school. So we know each other when we were 15 years old, and because we are
We knew each other. Tại vì trong
yeah,
quá khứ là chúng tôi biết nhau trong quá khứ. We knew each other. It's in the past.
we knew each
We
other.
knew each other.
We knew each other when we were 15 years old, and because we are in the same school, so I met her at the meeting of our school, and we had a chance to talk to each other. So after that, we became closer, and because we are in the same age, so we can share um, many stories about school life and other things. So she I'm always yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the the reasons that I love her so much that because she knows how when to talk, and she listens. She know she knows how to listen to my talk, and after that she give she gives me solutions and also some advice. Um, and moreover, she's usually gives me surprise presents on random occasions. The presents are small, but they very meaningful, and
Beautiful.
they delight my day. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Are you
Beautiful.
sure beautiful?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Fall.
Meaningful. Meaningful.
Meaningful.
And they delight my day. And also she has good sense of humor. She's always makes the crowd and also me laughing with my laugh with her jokes uh, and yeah. So and also she's very sociable. Social sociable.
Sociable. Very
Sociable.
sociable. Mang tính xã giao tốt.
Yes,
Sociable.
and so I'm always proud about her.
Proud
And
about. Are you sure?
proud, proud,
Proud of her.
proud of her. I forgot.
Proud
Sorry.
of her. Không có proud about nha. Proud of her.
Yeah,
Very good.
and yeah, I think she's very lovely, and I love being friend with her.
Miss Hương please. Can you describe a loving cousin that you know?
Thầy thật ra cái chữ no này á thầy, mình có thực sự phải biết không vậy thầy? Kiểu mình phải quen biết với họ ở ngoài không? Hay là
Nên là quen biết, tại vì mấy cái link you should say này là nhìn nó hướng mình theo cái hướng nào họ muốn mình nói. You should say here they basically they direct you in a way that they want you to present about that person. So basically they want you to describe a person that you have known them for quite some time, which means you have talked to them, you have been you have known this person for a long time, of course. Bắt buộc nha, tại vì mấy cái you should say nó hướng mình theo cái hướng mà họ muốn mình nói mà.
vậy nếu mình lỡ lạc kiểu người đó giống như là celeb á thì
Vậy thì cho Hương Yến suy nghĩ lại. Okay, I'll let you have some time to rethink because you are misunderstanding the question. You misunderstanding it. Okay, Miss Hui, please. Describe a loving
Yes,
person that you know, please.
I want to say my mother. I usually she
Call.
call she mother sister.
Wait. What?
Mother sister.
Sister. What is sister?
gọi vui là chị mẹ đó thầy.
Sister, cho phải sister. Sai từ
Sister.
luôn. Sister là cái người gì? Sister là người
Chị.
trong trẻ. Còn sister mới là chị gái, em gái. Nó S. Sister.
Mother sister.
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 Đọc nhanh là sai. You have to speak slower. Sister.
Sister.
Đọc nhanh là sai. ST mà nó khó lắm. ST is very difficult. You have to go slower. Sister. Không sai. Sister.
Sister. Sister.
Phải thờ phải tờ nha.
Sister. Mam chị mẹ là mother sister là đúng không thầy?
You can just say mother sister, something like that. Yeah,
Yes.
why not?
Cho trẻ đó thầy, nhìn cho trẻ đọc tại vì vui vẻ. Mẹ nhưng mà vui vẻ. Tiếp nha thầy. Dạ. Still nearly 50 years old. For me, in my opinion, I think she very kind and honest person.
She is very kind.
She is very kind and honest person.
Honest. What is honest? Cái âm H là âm câm nha.
Honest.
Silent.
Honest.
H is silent. So
Honest.
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 Honest. Honest.
Honest.
Honest person. Honest person. I mostly spend time with her when even I don't have a home. I don't have at home. I share all my worries with her, and she always give me some advice good for my life, and she helped me balance my life.
Balance là gì?
Cân bằng thầy.
Đọc cho đúng. Đây là chữ B.
Balance.
Not balance. Nó là balance. To balance my
life. Sometimes I have several trouble. She helped me. She give me a solution. She give me some good solution. I think she answer very fun. Sometimes she have a good sense of humor.
Interesting sense of humor.
Interesting. She always take care of my family. I love her so much. I wish she stay healthy and remain
healthy, right?
I wish she stay healthy and remain happy always.
Okay. Healthy always.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. So I think this is the person that I know, and I love her so much.
Okay, very good. Now,
Yes.
Vitalin, are you ready to describe a loving person that you know?
Yes, I guess. Well, a loving person that I know is my former teacher in grade 11 in my high school, back in my high school. So I
School. In my high school. Tên thì gặp hoài đúng không? Sai hoài các bạn ơi, chú ý
high
đi.
school.
School.
Mhm.
High school. High school. School.
In
School.
high
School.
school.
Mhm.
So I have known her for about 2 years, more than 2 years. So
Okay.
she's a loving person for me because she's a caring person.
A caring person.
Because when some students like us have problems in studying or my our living um, cuộc trong học tập và cuộc sống
In
là
our study. In our study.
thì kiểu vừa trong học tập mà vừa trong cuộc sống á thì là
In our study and in our life.
in our life.
In study and in my life, I think.
Yes.
Tôi chứ in my life.
She always by our side and help us to overcome those problems. So very tough for me. Kiểu cảm động. It touched my.
It touched me. Yeah.
It touched me. Yeah. So I like her.
Nó làm tôi cảm động. It touches me.
It touches me. Yes.
And
So that's why I like her a lot, and that's why I still keep in touch with her.
that's why you keep in touch with her, of course. Apparently, nobody described me. Maybe I'm not loving enough. Maybe I'm not a loving person. Anyway, rồi ok, thứ sáu gặp lại nha mọi người, thứ sáu tuần sau. Okay, I'll see you next Friday. You need to really practice, okay, class. Xuống, quá trời xuống luôn nè, trời ơi. Luyện tập thêm ở nhà nha.
Dạ.
Practice more at home, okay, class. I'll see you then next week, Friday. Bye.
Bye to you, teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh cái đăng ký kênh á, để mà các bạn có thể được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.